Hey guys, and welcome to my first ever long form video. Today I'll be giving you guys a tutorial on how to get viral text like this.
This is where it all started.
So what you want to do first is right click on your mouse and create a new text layer like that. And what you want to do is basically type in what the video says. Don't forget to give yourself a good font and a good size. I recommend these settings. So after you do that, you can see that when you do this
is where it all started.
It's always there, and you don't want that. So what you want to do is go to your video clip and double click the L button, and you can see when it starts. So you can see.
This is where it all...
So you can see it starts around here. So what I'm going to do is Control Shift D, and it separates it, and then get the shorten clip and press delete, or just delete it however it does it on your keyboard. So now you can see it does this.
This is where it all started.
And basically after that you basically do the same thing but on the other side, so Control Shift D and then delete. So now it's pretty good.
This is where it all started.
But then you can see there isn't really any effects. So what we want to do is go to the Effects and Presets tab and search up Fade Up Words. Okay? And you want to get this one, alright? Drag it onto your text layer, not the video layer, and then press U. And you can see these two little circles, right? Or whatever you want to call them, diamonds. These are called keyframes, and you can basically drag them. And if I drag it here,
this is where it all started.
Very fast. And if I drag it over here,
this is where it all started.
Very slow. So you want to basically get this to where the text is. So pretty sure it's around here.
This is where it all started.
Yep, perfect. So basically you want to adjust that, and after you do that, you can double click L again and that thing will go away. So after you do that, you basically got it, apart from the fact
this is where it all started.
That it just disappears. So, all the tutorials you might have seen have an effect called Fade Out Slow. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. I don't really like that. So what I'm going to do is go onto my text layer and press T, and it brings the opacity thing. You want to click this little like stopwatch here, and you see it does that. So you want to click it where you want the fade out to start, and you keep it at 100%, and you go to the end of your text layer. So for me it's over there, and then you want to bring this all down, and you can see it's like that. Okay, so another one has appeared.
It all started.
You can see it like fades out. So that's how I do it. But as you can see, it does look a little bit bland still.
This is where it all started.
So that's why we're going to add some effects. So first of all, what you want to do is make sure your resolution over here is set to quarter, or else this will break After Effects and make it really glitchy. So the first effect you'll want to search up is Deep Glow. If this doesn't appear for you, it's because you don't have it and it's a plugin. So either you can buy it, it's around, I'd say £50, or you can go to like a famous YouTube server and they probably have it for free. So what you want to do is you want to drag Deep Glow onto your layer, and you can see it's here, right? But it's insanely bright. So we're going to change it. So with this, you want to set the radius to 400 and the exposure to 0.3. So the next thing you want to search up is bevel, and it should come up with dimension, bevel plus shadow. That's the one you want to drag on, alright? So I dragged that onto the clip and it looks pretty good, but we need to change some settings. So the settings you want to make are edge thickness to 9.40, light angle to 0 to -45, light color white, light intensity 0.40, and then for drop shadow, shadow color black, opacity 60%, direction 0 to 135, distance 8, softness 5, okay? And then you can see it looks very good.
This is where it all started.
Now we should add some more stuff. This is completely optional, you can leave it like that, but I highly recommend doing this. So, for all the keywords, you want to double click on the text layer, and you see this whole red box comes up. You want to highlight, so hold your left mouse button and highlight the word, and go to fill, press on that, and you can change it. So for me, I like doing with these settings like a light blue. You can do whatever you want, but you see it looks very good here. Okay, and next, if you want, you can highlight the bottom layer and make it a tiny bit bigger, like that. So I think that looks pretty good.
This is where it all started.
And then you are basically done. So don't forget to apply your color correction. And after you put in your color correction, render your clip and you are done. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it and if this did help you, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.